Fellow high school seniors, I am here today to address the fact that we will be graduating here in a month or two, and quite a few of us are going to college. Do we know what to expect when we get there? I don't believe that we do, but it is something that we should be looking into, and I am here to give you tips to get you through your college years. Specifically your freshman year, since that's where you start. I'm going to try to explain the best ways to deal with your time, money, and people you come into contact with on a daily basis. I have not been to college yet, obviously, but I have done thorough research on the topic. According to Harlan Cohen's book, The Naked Roommate, and 107 other issues you might run into in college, making the best use of your time is very important. That might even include skipping a lecture to work on a paper or study for another subject, but that only applies if it's nowhere near time for finals. Never skip a lecture close to finals. Papers and studying are the only two non-emergency issues for skipping class legitimately. Remember that if you skip class, whether you've done work in that class all year or not, you always run the chance of missing some key material that could lead to serious problems and have a serious impact on your grade. That could be a lesson you'd only understand if you were in class. Losing out on any extra credit awarded for attending class, or even missing a pop quiz. So in other words, avoid skipping class if at all possible, as there are more cons than pros for skipping class. Cohen also lists 7 steps for getting A's throughout your time in college. The first and most obvious reverts to what I just stated. Go to class regularly and on time. Steps 2 and 3 are do your homework and take notes. I know from personal experience that this is something that is hard to force yourself to do. You can do it, it just takes a large amount of willpower and motivation. Step 4 is to be in tune with your professor. That is best achieved by paying attention and hoping you can keep up with what he's teaching. Using tutoring to help you make the best possible grade is step 5. Even if you think you're too smart for tutoring, you should go to let it help you. Not going has the potential to hurt things for far more important things than your pride. The last 2 steps are what I personally consider to be the most important of these steps. And these affect all the other steps. I found this out the hard way through personal experiences. The steps are to stay organized and be positive. You may be the best student that has ever walked in your college hallways, but if you fail to stay organized and are constantly losing important work, then it does not matter how studious you are. Just remember that missing work gets you a worse grade than people who barely tried and answered 2 questions at most. Staying positive about your grades and the up and down world that is college life is essential to getting through college with the grades you want. Never give up on anything, especially your schoolwork. If you're struggling to comprehend material in class or missed a key lecture, go talk to your professor about it. Most of the time, the professor will be willing to help you make it through the class, especially because you are meeting with them, since that shows you truly care about college. Now, grades are very important, but how you handle your money is arguably more important because it can determine your livelihood throughout your life in college. Find a part-time job, whether on or off campus, and save up as much as you can and go ahead and begin paying off your student loans if you have any. If you're using a meal plan for days you are at college and food is not a priority as much, I realize that most of us want to go and eat out every single chance we get, but that is neither practical nor is it smart. Not only will eating out that often put you overweight, it will also put your wallet underweight. If you use a credit card, make sure to use the only one absolutely necessary and be sure you can pay it off as soon as you get the bill. Do not spend money you do not have and will not have before the end of the billing period. Interest rates on credit cards are outrageous, so be very careful when you use them. I know I've already spoken about grades and money, about how grades and money are important, but making friends is also a key factor in your ability to survive college. This may very well be the most important thing you do in college. Yes, I realize I also said that about money, but both can have a highly positive or negative impact on your life after college. The friends you make throughout your time in college can be the difference between giving up and letting yourself flunk out of college. They can also be the motivator that gets you through the never-ending struggles of college. They could be bad influences that lead to you being arrested for doing something that you never have done before meeting them, or they could push you to study harder than you ever have before, progressively better, and make progressively better grades. If you and someone you cannot afford to not get along with, like a roommate or a group work partner, you should talk to them as soon as possible. Do not let anger or stubbornness build up to where it comes out all at once in an angry outburst. That will just make the situation worse. Confront them about it and talk it out like a civilized person within a day or two if possible. Trust me, that will significantly increase the odds of this situation improving and even fixing itself. I hope that these tips can help you survive your years in college. You can have fun while following these basic guidelines. It just takes time to figure out your schedule to perfect managing all of these things, but you can do it, and it will surely be worth it in the end. College is supposed to be the best years of your life, but managing the things I've spoken about today incorrectly could cause college to be an absolute nightmare for you. Remember, grades, money, and all types of relationships are essential to making it through college mentally intact by minimizing your stress. Be careful and good luck.